Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm the Iron Wombat coming to you from Sydney, Australia, where, as they say, where I'm from, B's dick is a unit of measurement. Don't know why I said it like that. I don't know where I am at right now, but I am going to continue where I left off on Star Trek Online. So let's get that started and pick up with Gore, the Daha Master. I just realized something. I don't like how small my camera size is. Let me just increase that to about there. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. That'll do. Okay. When does this event expire? Because I have missed a couple of days of it. So 21st of May, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 9, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. How much is it going to cost me to buy it out? No, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it. I'll do this mission first. And then after I've done that, I will continue on with the main story of the game. Or I think I'm doing a planetary patrol at the Kinbar system. Actually, you know what? May as well head to the Kinbar system after this. Okay, here we go. I wonder how this sounds. Gonna do a quick test. 1, 2. All right, I'm happy with that. Good. Just change microphone placement to see I'm happier with the sound as is.
The Tholians have captured a number of Romulan Republic ships, and we need to free them.
Okay, I remember this mission. It's all right.
The stronger ships are better.
Oh, that's the Lisette. Oh, that's a stealth ship.
Our time here is limited. Stay focused, plan your attacks, and save as many ships as possible.
Oh, here we go.
Loss is critical for my people. The Tholians are using their energy weapons to track your ships. Target and fire at the nodes connecting the web. If you are caught inside the web, try to destroy one side of the
Oh boy.
before it collapses in on you.
Oh, away we go out of that web. These directors are pretty strong. Oh, the dreadnought right from the beginning. Nice. Well, where's the next stop? That way will do. Okay, where are we? Here. There's a mesh weaver there. Another one down here. Destroy these guys. Oofed. All right. Orb weavers, absolute bastards. Weaving orbs and shit. I'm gonna get rid of this warbird. Is there we are.
A Haypax warbird is escaping.
That's it. Got it. What's next? Complete epoch targeting on new Romulus. No. I'm not doing that. Catch part of my stream. Finally, huh? It's been a while, hasn't it? How you going to you? I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm gonna get. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna throw hands with this orb weaver here. Up, up, up. I am doing well, though I am concerned I am getting the sniffles. That's a bit of a worry. But I should be fine. Now. There we go. These guys. I'll just kill all them. Oof. Ah, damn it. I gotta get rid of one of these nodes. Yeah, just turn all the way around on that one. You're gonna cop. There we go. Oh, we'll bring those shields back up. Ship and gear. Oh yeah, it was a little while ago, but I hadn't really been using it properly. I do prefer this ship, to be honest. But yeah, it's one of my favorite ships, although I am trying to gear myself towards getting the Dargath battlecruiser, which is supposed to be the largest Klingon ship. But I think it's the second largest ship, period, in that the universe class is the largest. So I'm hoping along the way somehow I do still pick up another tier 6 acquisition thing, so I can grab a ship, the massive universal class, for my Federation characters. I was going to say Alliance characters like it's World of Warcraft. Because that would have been silly.
A Dalan warbird is escaping.
Oh.
A Talis warbird is escaping.
I'll get out of there. Oh, there seems to be some space combat going there. It is, and as much as I enjoy playing as a Klingon, oh, thank you, honey. This has just brought me a tea. Thanks, sweetheart. As much as I enjoy playing as the Klingons, I guess you could say, from a fantasy perspective, it feels like you're your own Starfleet captain, and you're the hero of the Alliance kind of deal. You know what I mean? It's weird. But playing as a Klingon, I also feel like, well, I don't know. Once I finish the campaign with the Klingon, I am going to go back to my Starfleet character, finish the campaign with them, or start a new Starfleet character and do that. Hang on, let me just move my tea around. I'll put it in the mug holder after all. An honorable warrior. Kaplard, all that jazz. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I feel like I stuffed up somehow. I don't know, didn't really. Get rid of that torpedo. Overcharging these. Oh boy. Yeah, crap. Get out of there. Friggin' orb weavers with their weaving orbs. Yeah, okay. That disabled these tractor beams.
A Talis warbird is escaping.
This is a Dahan Wombat. That's worth 2 points. There we go. Sorry, just answering our mate real quick. Get that back out. Oop. And then I freed the ship.
A Dalan warbird is escaping.
Where's the next stop? Then well.
A Talis warbird is escaping.
Okay. Talis Warbird can keep escaping. I'm not going to answer until later. I'm going to see. I'm going to check if my wife is watching the stream. I'm going to ask a question. Honey, are you watching my stream? Oh. Turn around. Hey, full stop. That's weird. Something's different. So, you know, when you're... Did you guys notice that? I just hit a full stop and the inertia of the size of my ship didn't, continue me across the whole plane. It actually stopped suddenly. Did that change recently? Because if that changed recently,
Warbird is escaping.
I want to know what I did. Hang on, I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, so now I'm at full impulse, okay? Now, normally, when I add full impulse, when I arrive at a full stop, the ship will continue to drag along and float because of its mass, right?
Warbird is escaping.
Well, watch what happens when I do this. It's an instant stop. Is that? I don't think that's normal on a ship this size. It's right. So you know what I'm talking about, Ryu. It's weird.
I am quite impressed with your fleet. The
Command
Tholians
package
are
set it.
abandoning their bases and taking the remaining ships with them.
Okay, I'll just take that because that's what I'm currently farming. What about you? Use this. Hit OK. Oh, what's this? What did I get from here? Energy credits. All right. That's done there. Replicator, recycle. That's so odd. I think maybe if I... I think, no, it's got to be a glitch. Unless something changed, something patched. Bigger ships. They always... Yeah, they're supposed to slide. It's... confusing the absolute shite out of me. All right, well, let's test this. I'm gonna do a patrol as part of my main story mission. I'm there at the Kabali sector. Choose the transwarp speed on my friggin' thing. Oh geez. Hang on, let me just get a better turn rate around it. Is it actually gonna turn? We did not have clearance. Yeah, I gotcha. I don't want to warp to deep space. Jeez. See, okay, the turn run on that was ass, which is what you'd expect. Okay. Now that I've got the autopilot of course. Yeah, no, not with Slipstream. When that brick's turned on, everyone's eating shit and just slip sliding all over the place. Okay. Ah, well. Now let's see what happens if a full stop on full impulse will fully stop me or not. All right, let's do it. Tempting targets, patrolling the Delta Quadrant. Okay. Before I launch myself.
The Teray have reported a high incidence of raiders and piracy here. Their vessels are under vault protection. Any acts of aggression toward them will be dealt with harshly.
We have no quarrel with the Teray.
Good. Be advised that there are Teray fighters inbound for trade relations with the hierarchy. Our escort vessels will be matching your position soon. Interference with Teray commerce will not be tolerated.
We support the Delta Alliance and will assist in dealing with the raiders and pirates. Okay. I already know the story here, and if you guys aren't familiar with it, you can go back to my YouTube channel and you'll click on the Harmaster playlist and you'll be able to watch from the very beginning up to now. Okay, here we go. Full speed. Full impulse. Stop.
I see our escort as
See it happen again.
and you as well.
What is happening? Shield master shield, reactive shielding, maneuvering thrusters. What's that? Is that my piloting trait? Hang on.
This is outrageous. Teray are
Challenge.
Stole supplies that were supposed to be ours.
Oh.
Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. Turn the supplies over to me immediately, or I will have no choice but to open fire.
Is that a challenge? If so, my ship is stands ready for battle. Hey asshole, how you doing, buddy? Oh boy. Ooh, shield overcharge really does a number on them. All right, that was pretty neat. I wonder. I'm gonna check my traits after this. Maybe I found something that lets me full stop properly without eating shit and dying. That could be it, Ryu.
That completes our run. We'll wait for our trade contact here.
They're trading with the hierarchy, if I remember correctly. Wah, 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 wah. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna meet up there. All right. With the Hazari courier.
Much obliged for the escort.
I'll turn the ship around. The speed of a bistro. I'm gonna take advantage of this though.
Raiders inbound. Feel free to fire.
Get rid of that person's shields properly. Oh my. Oh my. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we'll go to the rally point and protect the convoy from there.
All right, time to get underway. Initiating transport now.
There's some Telexian freighters here.
Speaking for myself and all of my crew, I'd like to say that we appreciate the escort.
I figured something out, Ryu. If I'm still in full impulse mode and I cut the engines, I come to an immediate full stop. But if I turn off full impulse mode, then I hit the stop, that's when the inertia takes place. Do you get what I mean? Like, watch this. Like this now. Bang, full stop. Fully stopped.
Multiple hostiles on sensors.
Okay. But, yeah, but I'll show you in a second after I've done this. Like, pressing this now, it's easy because I've got a cruiser with the tractor beams on me. Here. Firing at will. Take items, boost the shield, take items. Now, watch this. If I hit stop, I slide a little bit. Okay? Full speed, normal. Full impulse, at speed. Stop, suddenly I stop. I'm going to check one of my traits to see if what I'm saying is correct.
Sound. We'll start unloading now.
Raiding another group of raiders inbound to the trade
Of
facility.
course, there are Malons here.
Intercept.
Let's turn around here. Let's get the speed happening. Bang. So that would have to be it. It's got to be trait related because that never used to happen. Unless I missed out on a very important feature, or it's something secret. Okay.
Excellent work.
Mm-hmm.
Received all 3 shipments of supplies, intact and on schedule. Unfortunately, this was a limited time project. For now, our partnership must come to an end. With my compliments to you and your crew.
Thank you, Doctor. We're interested in future projects with the hierarchy. Now I'm going to need some more Undine marks, accept rewards, depart the system. All right, that was interesting, to say the least. All right, mission rewards acquired. What do we got here?
The time has come to end the Vaadwaur threat to the Delta Quadrant. Our allies are assembling at the Janolan Dyson sphere
Nah, that's
to
fair.
plan our assault on the Vaadwaur homeworld.
It looks better on the
You will
PC anyway and
serve as
sounds
the
better
battle
too.
commander for the assault. Admiral Tuvok is waiting
Ooh,
for
Vaadwaur
the
pulse wave
Janolan
pistol.
Dyson sphere. He will brief you and our allies.
This
on
looks
our
neat.
strategy. Good hunting.
It's not as good as what I got currently though. But I'll still accept the mission anyway. Close you down. Can't use you. Well, not the can't, just mostly won't. That says Tetrion. That's a Tetrion cannon. I want a more Tetrion beams if I'm going to switch over to Tetrion from Disruptor. That's all right. I'll recycle what I've got here. It fills up space. Then I'll do reputation related garbage. For the Undine stuff. Because I really want that, oh god, hang on. Lex level stuff. Hang on. That's what I was supposed to do. Let's check my traits. Specialization, pilot. Okay. Booster shield hardness, rock and roll maneuver, all shook up. No. Defensive rear arc, that's fine. It was near grants brief immunity and pairing effects. Okay, that's not it. Increase while moving in reverse. Okay, that's not it either. While at full stop or LS off, you can utilize your ship's maneuvering thrusters. Yeah, that doesn't tell me what's happened. Why I'm able to stop so suddenly. Alright, whatever. Anyway, reputation. Where are we? Undine. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was filling this up. That's a deflector dish, and that's the torpedo. I need both of these to improve on the set. Oh gosh, okay, I gotta fill this up anyway. I think I'm gonna get the deflector array first. Before I move on to the biomolecular photon torpedo. Collect reward. Fill all. So now I need that many Undine marks. Still have to make isometric things. Then that one will get done first, and then I can 2 of them there, and then focus on the marks. Then I should be good to go. Okay, good. Take down the sphere. Go to the Janolan Dyson sphere. I'm going to transwarp there because auto navigating is going to be a pain in the ass. All right, here we go. All good, mate. First discovered by the USS Jenolan in 2294. This is the one that Scotty was on. Okay, begin takedown. All right, here we go. Nothing like lo-fi music and violent world-ending combat. On hurry up. Excuse me. Sure would be good for this just loaded. I mean, I think it'd be fine. Welcome back. All right, the Dyson Sphere mission is starting. Okay, so we've arrived at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere system. Dahar Master, our orders are for you to beam down to the surface for a conference about to take place. Oh boy, it's always a conference. All right, number one, acknowledged. Well, fly towards the sphere, I suppose. With different ships here, sir. I hope most of them are here to support the conference. Are you ready to beam down to us? Beam down. I'm doing the one where I have to fight off the Vardwar. I think this is probably before the Iconian War. I think I might get to fight Vardwar Illidan soon. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Oh, wow. Like I wonder if it's just lately the game, how it's been loading. No, I won't need any help for this. It's a story mission anyway. I don't think you can join me until I've done it myself. Or maybe you can, I don't know. But I don't know what to do. I've done it before anyway. Admiral Janeway wants to speak with you before the briefing. It always blows my mind how all your favorite captains and commanders and lieutenant commanders all end up being captains in this time and timeline. Hello, Admiral Janeway.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon.
See?
Until then,
But she thoroughly outranks him, though.
And see what they're bringing to the table.
She's got 3 Admiral pips on her collar. I think Admiral Tuvok's only got the 1. Medical updates I should be aware of. Admiral Tuvok.
The Vardwar are anticipating an attack of some kind, and we know they are monitoring our ship movements closely. Therefore, I suggest we adapt the tactics of our enemies to our own use. As a diversion, I have dispatched Alliance ships to the Cartella system to engage the Vardwar forces there. If
That might be
they
the
are
case.
successful, by the time the Vardwar realize what is happening, we will have already secured Vardwar Prime. The Vardwar believe the other species of this quadrant are too weak to challenge them. We will use that misconception to our advantage by using our Delta Quadrant allies to assault Vardwar Prime itself.
Understood.
Admiral Tuvok will be giving a presentation soon.
I'll talk to them. Okay, here we go. Who are we going to talk to? Let's have a chat. First, Neelix.
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What will they do for us?
Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
Thank you, Neelix.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. I may have breached the contract before when I was helping the I forgot the place the quadrant are called. You know what are their names? The Delta Quadrant cops. The Ben something or other? Not the Benzites, that's something different. Oh, what are they called? Let me see if I can find a delegate with that race. Space police officers. Bentham, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ryu. But yeah. So there's the Benthans. Excuse me. Well, I don't understand why they're joining us. Is it that because I held my end of the bargain of the contract, but because I told the cops, hey, look, I'm sorry, but they're trying to scam you, that didn't really fall within the lines of the contract, and therefore they still have to continue with the plans that we've set up with Neelix? That's how I'm rationalizing it in my head, but without actually seeing the contract, sorry, I'm going full nerd here. I'm not able to determine if that's what's happened. So to justify it in my head and to close any loopholes, I'm going to say that they still have to adhere to the contract because what I did wasn't related to the contract that we did anyway. Okay, I feel better now. Let's move on. Doctor.
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits. The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Oh yeah, the Kabalis. Thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The
Kabali are a bit,
yeah. A profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
Anticipate a mutually beneficial agreement. Are the Hierarchy just like tall Ferengi that try to do business legitimately and not rip you off? I feel like that's the case. Alright, let's have a chat. 7 of 9 with the Cooperative.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the Cooperative's numbers are few. What do they offer?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
My understanding is that 7 of 9 left to focus on diplomacy with the Cooperative and also science-related works. So she's, even though she's technically in Starfleet, she's no longer a Starfleet officer of rank and file. I think she might have been one of the only ones that didn't get to the rank of captain. Thank you, 7.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership.
That would have been cool.
We are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
Yeah. That's true. The events that are happening right now are happening prior to the events of Picard. So maybe after these events, she acquires the rank of captain? Yeah. Wait, these events happen after Picard? Oh, you're right. Maybe she rejected the captaincy or dropped it after the events in 2399. That could be it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me that she left it. I think there was something, she said something when you first pick her up that she's no longer an officer in Starfleet. So the events in Picard could have happened and then she would have been like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. Sorry, I didn't beat myself. Let me try that again. She could have gone, okay, you know what? F this. I'm not doing this anymore. that was shit timing. I can't believe how it worked. All right, let's have a chat with the Kazon.
Trust the Kazon after our experience with Marsh Sesson, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
What will the Kazon provide?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Thank you, Captain.
Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
All right. So you sound insane. Look forward. Click on forehead and wacky coral reef hair. All right, Tuvok.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Understood. I'll talk to the representatives. Who are the other reps? Let's have a look. Hey, the Benthan Guard.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
Support of your people is greatly appreciated. Let's have a look. Oh, the Kabali.
It's an honor to meet you again.
The regeneration specialists.
My world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
Basically space zombies, yeah. The support of your people is greatly appreciated. Okay. The Teray. Excuse me.
Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than
Yes. Gold Storm Rage. The support of your people is greatly appreciated. This all makes sense when you hear his voice if you haven't before.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Thank you, Kallax. The Alliance appreciates your support. Admiral Tuvok. All right, I spoke with everybody.
I will begin the presentation.
Let's do it, Admiral.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime.
Am I the only Klingon ship there?
The Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship.
No, I'm not. Okay, good.
Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet.
Okay.
Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships. The Tuareg will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
Okay.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of
I've got one that's level 65, but I really geared poorly.
Each wing of allies has different
and I've given up on.
The cooperative
And I'm starting a new one fresh.
The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear. The hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities.
So I might have to restart a Federation 2 and go from the beginning and enjoy playing that way.
Azari vessels
Excuse me.
with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Okay, now what? Is it the briefing? This was a very boring exercise. They could have made it more engaging. But I guess you could do what you do. You can do whatever you... Oh, what's it running for? You get what you're given, you be thankful you got it. That's what I'm saying, trying to say. Yes, beat me up, Kagan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Everybody whoop to the Dyson Sphere. I mean, as if the Vaadwaur aren't going to detect an absolutely massive friggin' fleet just pulling up out of nowhere. Alright, actually, you know what? I wish they made missions like they used to. I can remember when this all came out. It was a fun time. You got all the missions at once. Yeah. Which also makes sense because you could go back and redo the missions to get the set gear for that particular campaign.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate the movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of
We are spacing it out though.
to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready. I'm going to talk to me.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
What's your advice, Admiral?
We are facing a large number of rather weak vessels. We need ships that would not be overwhelmed by numbers. The Kazon might be a good choice, because they have a large number of ships as well. The Hazari, another good option, because their powerful defensive capabilities would help in this situation. The Cooperative would perhaps not be a good choice. They would be overwhelmed by the number of Vaadwaur frigates.
I think I will...
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
I think I'll send Captain Kim with the Kazon.
An excellent choice. The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Let's see what the Kazon can do. Okay, next.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Kagan, what's your take? Sensors I can't believe I almost cosplayed. Sensors indicate that the Kazon are moving into position with the Vaadwaur. On screen. The High Master, some of the ships appear to be Nistrum. We're being hailed. It's Cessin. I should have known. On screen. Fools, you really believe I would assist you in your folly? My mother's murder will be avenged at least. I'm not in Starfleet, and even I can see you're a fool. Okay. They have closed channels to High Master. We're being hailed by the Rhode Island. Okay.
I was worried they might double-cross us.
Captain Kim.
But I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing.
Oh, yeah?
Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Cessin has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent work, Captain Kim. Woof. Hirogen ships are hideous.
Warning, ship is under attack.
We will hunt.
Okay.
The Hirogen are ready to fight.
Target shields have failed.
This will do nicely. I should wipe these out pretty quick. We'll head this way now. Maybe report what they are saying before. Yeah, exactly. Captain Kim is... even in Voyager, I was like, mate, just communicate more. For real, like, lack of communication has crippled so many situations. Oh, I can't remember. Like, it's like in Enterprise, when that Benzite officer who was there on one of their exchange programs happened to notice an infection on the Klingon ship and didn't say anything until he had a solution to report as well. Yeah, that's right, the bird of prey. When Riker was aboard the vessel as well as part of the exchange program. You remember. But yeah, when there's no communication, shit hits the fan like that.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup efforts.
The subspace tunnels.
Awesome.
The Vaadwaur will not be able to
Yeah.
use them to attack.
He had culture reasons, so I'll give him a little, yeah. Kim's reason is not, it's just, I think it's incompetence. He used to frustrate the shit out of me in the Next Generation.
And secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport anyone.
We've got to remember, though, he did join as an ensign, if I recall. Make sure you treat your people first. You ready to proceed to the Bravo front to Master? Travel to the Bravo front. But then we think, oh, he started as an ensign. Well, you know, what's his reason? But then you look at Crusher, who was an ensign, that people ignored until they realized his potential. So,
Which ally do you want to advance?
what's your advice, Admiral? So the Vaadwaur will set up a cruiser picket in line in the area. Okay, Admiral, what's your advice?
We are facing a picket line of cruisers, so we need ships that can withstand constant, persistent attacks. The Hazari could be a good choice. Their defensive capabilities would be a good match for the Vaadwaur cruisers.
That's true.
The cooperative would also be sufficient to the task.
You do have Jake. Okay, so this one I will throw the Hazari.
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser
Sydney links in with the Hazari.
tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vaadwaur cruisers.
Starfleet Hulk. Important news, exactly. Alright, then instead of chance against the Hazari. Here we go. There we go. I must have detected in case of the warships warping in. They're hailing us on screen.
Will no longer stand by while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jal Carter, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help. That seems like an egg. Yeah, Nog also had a massive chip on his shoulder too, because he had a lot to prove. Being a Ferengi meant that he had cultural differences pitted against him. It also meant that he had to find ways to use his religion of finance to aid him in how to best follow through with Starfleet's commands and orders. And then with that being said as well, his uncle was not helpful at all. Quark is all a massive asshole, really. He was a bit of a prick. I mean, he had his heroic qualities and intentions, but he was always controlled by greed. He was basically shaking off the expectations of his people and the disappointment of his relatives, except for his dad, who ended up being the Grand Nagus, if I recall. Yeah, well, he did end up taking a massive leadership role for the Ferengi. Grand Nagus Rom, that's his name. But yeah, I think that's why I probably feel more for Nog reaching captaincy than a lot of the other Star Trek. I was going to say characters, but you know what I mean. And I think a lot of people empathize with Nog growing up because when watching it. Because a lot of us, when we grow up, have these expectations that are picked up from society around us, from our religions, our cultures. Yeah, exactly. And he had to prove to himself that he could be an individual and be separate from to stand out. That's what I'm trying to find. No, I don't have look, I'm not a diagnostician and I'm not going to make assumptions. He might have been a little bit autistic. And it's not fair for me to compare myself to someone like that because it takes away from people that go through that kind of stuff, maybe. Or he was just really smart. Exactly. Really, just as I said. You typed it up. But yeah, he was very, very smart. And I'm not like that. I mean, I was, maybe? I don't know. People tell me that. Now I got to secure the different fronts. Uh-huh. Come on, come back around, come back around, come back around, come back around. Slow it down. I'll tell you what I have. Okay, come on. Yeah, I probably need a lot more turn rate. I don't want to have to keep activating this. What in the nation of Tar? How? How did I overshoot? And what is this where I'm supposed to be? If you're not, to hell with this. There we go. Bang. Let's walk this way. Come on. I think that's the thing. Not really. You reckon? Transmit the virus. She moves like a steakhouse and she handles like a bistro. I keep saying that, but this is definitely what it feels like. So, Captain, keep me apprised of your situation.
Remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Yeah, I still feel uncomfortable sending the wounded to the Kabali. Acknowledged. Hold this area until we proceed to the next. Ready to proceed to the Charlie Front. Travel to Charlie Front. Again, no thanks. What happened to the ensign? Yes, what did happen to the ensign?
The Vaadwaur has constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
Well, what's your advice, Admiral?
We are facing battleships flying in formation with frigates, so we need ships that can disable the larger ships or otherwise neutralize their tactics. The Cooperative would be a good choice. Their ability to confuse the opponents could result in the larger ships destroying the smaller ones with friendly fire. The Hierarchy would likewise be a strong option. Their espionage and surveillance tactics may allow them to isolate the larger ships.
I don't like May. What's another Cooperative?
An excellent strategy. The technology of the Cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly.
That's it. Wait, that fart can only mean one thing. What's going on, Monstaro? I have great faith in the Cooperative. Okay, here we go. Cooperative ships always look different. Why does it say first time chat? Oh, you have to change your profile, did you?
Finish him!
You finish him! Maybe. Alright, here we go. Let's bring you out. You did nothing, huh? Sure. Not a first time chatter, no mores. Alright, monster. Oh, turn this around.
Cooperative ships are performing at peak efficiency.
Well, yeah, they pumped everybody. And there's some Vaadwaur ships trying to escape, huh? Hey, asshole. What? Oh, I hate that friggin' cluster grenade. Lightning towers coming out. These assault vessels are not coping. Up. Oh, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Kill them all, kill them all. Excuse me. Alright, everybody's dead. Okay, now they're down. I'm gonna go back to the orbital. Master, we must secure the orbital platforms here. We cannot afford to leave our rear flank exposed. So of course, all over a fresh fart off the shelf. Well, if it wasn't a fart, it wouldn't be you. I'd get suspicious. Orbital platform secured to harm master. How the Talaxians. All right, we have secured the platforms. Please proceed with the transportation.
The Vaadwaur forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold this way while we proceed to the next. Ready to proceed to the Delta Front to harm master. Travel to Delta Front. I like how you can hear the warp drive spool, but then it just doesn't go off.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vaadwaur, they might be planning a surprise attack.
What's your advice?
We only have one wing of allies remaining, so we have little choice.
Oh.
The Vaadwaur, a wise choice.
There we go.
Espionage and surveillance capabilities of the hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vaadwaur might have.
You don't have very many Wombats to spend now, man. You are one broke. Okay. That was exactly Admiral. I have great confidence in the hierarchy. I think I did this really well. Awesome. Oh, but I'm losing a lot of crap. Okay. I don't know how they can tell. Oh, about 4 people now. Ah, yeah, fair. Could be overwhelming with about 1 million.
The hierarchy are making significant gains against the Vaadwaur.
They are they? Interesting. Right, come on. And they do appear to be absolutely blasting them. Cannon, no, torpedo spread. Nothing like a big old black hole. Black hole sun, won't you come? Oh no, my shields. Back up. Up, up. Oh no, hull integrity. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. All of my ships. Well, they died before I could do anything. Which I'm okay with. New damn furniture, screens held together by tape, sweat, tears, and prayer, and good vibes. That's what it's held together with. Oh man. What phone do you currently have? There. There we go. Oh! I think I had those overshields on. I see. They're stealthy. And the hierarchy ships can see through their stealth. You must disable the orbital repair platforms in this area. The Varbal could repair their ships and allow them to re-enter this conflict. Together, so if we can access what are the protocols and subroutines, etc., etc. Good idea. That's okay. I think minute pop screen was on your phone. Oh! Oh, that would have been shite. Britons are heading us again to Harm Master on screen. Working through the ranks of the Vardwar defenders. They are falling back, but we have them contained. So we're being able to rendezvous with you at Echo Point shortly. Excellent work, Captain.
The Vardwar forces are defeated, as I knew they would be. What are your orders?
Hold this area till we proceed to the next. We go to the Echo front. The Harm Master. Yep, Echo front. Oops, something. Oh, Oppo. They're pretty good, actually. Of all of the non-mainstream phones, I'd probably, yeah. I'd say the Oppo is right at the top.
However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vardwar dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
We have to press on, even if it's alone.
Have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
Glad to have you, Captain.
Temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. Will not fight alone.
Wonderful 7, we could use your help.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final assault. Under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. But you would not.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Paperwork I had to fill out.
And just not on your face, yeah. That's fair. Fantastic, Doctor. Now. Indeed, Neelix, thank you. What am I fighting? Must be a random Vardwar ship just pulled up. Oh.
However, my tactical analysis indicates that
Get
our
back in this
forces
ship.
are inferior to the Vardwar.
We have to fight. Zar, one of my science officers, we're being held by the VSW Wars on screen. Oh, how sad. We're sorry to disappoint you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, they need to heal. Alright, I'm just gonna go up there while my ship's heal. Oh, you know what? Forget it. Out you come. Come on. You're coming out too. There we are. Oh, it's a couple of ships, but that's alright. I can bring a few more out. I'm doing a large group of Vardwar approaching. Oh, what? Hey! But they headed to, oh, cool. They headed to our position. So Commander Eldix is here. Nice.
Eldex's help appears to be just what the doctor ordered.
Excellent. Take that. All right, there we go. I believe.
Nice having some Vardwar on our side.
Down they go. Finish him.
Gall's ship has launched a drop pod to the planet. Sensors indicate he's on board.
I see.
Sir,
to help secure the area.
Excellent. I'm in need of assistance on the surface. Okay. The Harmaster goal appears to have escaped to the surface escape pod. Alright, beam me down. Well, this is my away team. See how this pans out. Oh, I forgot to refine my dilithium, didn't I? Alright. There we go. Fine. Need you for later. Well, then somewhere in this area, he must have gone into those tunnels. Let's follow him then. Alright, I'm taking this gun. By gun, I mean my batleth of Stovo Core. Because right now it's the strongest weapon I have. Is it? There, that's it. No, not that. Whoop. Come on. Cut him up. Was it this or is it this? Ah, wrong button. All right. Should be pressing X instead. Like, why are they hitting them harder? Take items. Okay. Keeps sounding like someone's on my door. There we are. Vadwa Tech Commando. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fine. Keeping my health up like this too. By slashing everywhere. Well, this tech officer. Oh, they're down. But are they out? Okay, here we are. I've reached the hangar. Blum, 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 blum. Take no prisoners. Take no shit. Hey, asshole. How do you not have a shield? Ah, here you are. Ah, you've got a shield. But as a commander, you're going down. Don't know why you ran that way. How? Is that how we're going to clean it? Alright, I'll do it after. I'll help you out. Okay. Alright, oh dear. Okay, here we go. Time to kill this. Oh. This Vadwar Overseer is going to be tough. I have a feeling he's got a bug in him. Or a parasite, if you remember. Probably why he's hitting so hard. Chagrin's down. I'm down. Actually, I think he does have a bug in him. I want to help Chagrin get back up. Nope, stop attacking. Stop it. Bring you back to life. Come on, come on, come back to life. Oh boy. No, I'm going down. Oh, forget it. I'll just respawn and come back. Because that was disgusting. Is he still fighting? Oh, he's fighting a Targ? No, the generator. Okay, well now that we're all alive, I'm just gonna call down a tactical support team as well. Lob a grenade here too. Having the extra bodies doesn't hurt. The tactical team on his ass. Yep, that's what we want. Kill him. Kill him dead. Extracting the medical tricorder. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. There we go. Take items. That was a boss fight. Well, they give me a personal shield mark. Ooh, hang on a minute. Okay. So Chagrin, yeah, he's got a shitty shield. The doctor. Is Calyx with me? Calyx is with me. His shield is pretty garbage. So is Ngoro. Calyx, let's check this new shield, see if it's better than what I'm wearing now. Yeah, it is. You wear that. Okay, next up. Up this way. Who you shoot at, huh? Stop getting cut. You're getting murdered. Running up here. Running up over there. Okay. Unlock the security door. Something's going to be happening right now. I have a feeling I'm going to have a really tough fight ahead of me. Oh, hey, guy. I got vaporized. All right, let's move. Good afternoon, Kane. How you going? Wait, afternoon. It's evening for me. Where are you that it's the afternoon? Unless it's just turned the afternoon and you're in Europe. Just going to do the daily. I'm about to fight Gaul Storm Rage.
Welcome, my friend. You should have joined me when you had the chance.
Well, I found that funny. And then Europe, yeah,
Your
yeah.
persistence is a credit to your race. But it is time for this sad story to end. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
So have a goal, surrender now and save your lives and right manage the the shoulders, blah blah blah. Alright, you know what? To hell with this. I'm just gonna go in. Oh, Calyx is already unconscious. Ah, gotta get rid of this guy. And run in. Let's take these items. Okay.
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vaudois Prime.
Oh, okay, brought back to life. Let's see how much damage I do on this tech officer, which actually I think would be fine. Things are going better than they used to, if I can be honest. Figuring out how to go towards getting better armor and weapons using the reputation system has really been helpful. I gotta get rid of these assistant drones. Just get in there. Stop dancing with your thing. There we go. Stab him. Don't let him stay standing in one spot. Tech officer, here we go. Okay. Oh, sorry, I feel so much better now, honey. You scared the crap out of me. I'm going to give you guys some context. Mrs. sent me a message and she walked into the room like feeling a bit down. I said, oh, what's wrong, hon? And one of my dogs overate, so he just vomited on the bed. And I was like, what? And then she goes, oh no, just now, after like 10 minutes of me sweating it out, she goes, sorry, hon, don't worry about it. He just vomited on one of the blankets. We got a spare. I'm like, what'd you make me panic for?
I give you my word, I will spare your people. You and the other leaders will need to be executed, of course. But that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill will.
You people never surrender.
That's twice you've refused my generosity. I should be insulted, but your pitiful blindness makes it difficult.
And I only feel contempt for your delusions. Alright, oh, what are they? Oh, the parasites. From Star Trek Next Gen. Stress isn't good, Kane. Stress is bad. Stress is not fun at all. You can't drink when you're stressed. I mean, you probably shouldn't drink, but you can actually drink when you're stressed. But it's, I don't know. I like how I'm just leaping up to try and hit that thing. Maybe I should just change weapons. How about that? Jeez. Why'd I hit pause? Oh, thank God. Makes you feel alive. Makes you feel it in your soul.
This quadrant once, and our new allies have only made us stronger.
Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Kane knocked him. No, wait, he got knocked down. All right, Gaul.
Is that the best you've got?
Helix knocked him down.
Defeat Gaul.
Oh, I've got the gall to defeat him. All right, let's take these items. Hey, oh, hang on. Let me just... Gaul doesn't have a parasite.
What? That's impossible.
That's very interesting. I'm gonna call down the tactical team. Ah, excellent. I've got some Norsean tactical units with me. Ooh, we got how tough Gaul can be. Oh boy, oh, gotta stay on him. Shield down. Immune. Take this Gaul. Oh, he's bailing. I can't believe he has the gall to run away. I can do this all night, guys. All right, Locke. How you going, Doc?
Our empire will never fall, and you will not even be a foot.
Oh boy.
Glorious endless history.
I'm not going to be a footnote. I'm going to be the whole damn body. Do we know why Loki vomited? Because he overate? It's because Loki overate? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Whoa, I died. I look away from the screen for a hot second, then I've been moited. Help me, Ngoro. You're my only hope. Bring me to life. Okay, up. Yeah, take this. You Vadwa soldier. Okay. The Delver's there. Gonna kill that drone and this Delver here. Oh my god. Help me, Ngoro. You're my only hope. Is everybody dead? Oh, hang on. All right, let's revive our team. Oh boy, am I still fighting? Anyone revive him, revive him. Revive Chagrin. Throw this anchor drone real quick. Call down another security team for help. Yes, this is good stuff. Not just come back home from a protest. Good job. How was it though? Didn't get harassed or hassled. It was all good, peaceful. Oh, I'm getting hammered. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Goal's back, huh? Okay. I better do that. What's this? Overwatch. What's this do? Strike team. Technical initiative. Battle strategies. I'm just getting buffed like crazy now. What's that? Threatening posture. Nope. Sending in these bugs. Gaul, you're going down. What's happening? I defeated you, Gaul. Did I? Is there something else we have to defeat? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Something isn't right. Something is not right. What the hell? You take care of you, you be safe. Something is wrong. The hell? Where the devil is Gaul? I just paused the zone, unpaused it. A mortar? I do not have a mortar. Is... Well, I don't understand. I'm one of your buffs. Suppressing fire. Hang on. Let's have a look. Plasma grenade. Suppressing fire. Photon. Sweeping strikes. Oh boy. Do not like my chances. Medical tricorder. Medical tricorder. Vascular regenerator. Health monitor. This is all shield stuff. Maybe. Hang on. But who would I have that would have the mortar? Chagrin. No. Skills. It's under skills. Bielera. Optics. Lunge. Sweeping strikes. Kagan. Suppressing fire on my mark. Yeah. Quick fix, shield generator, equipment, diagnostics, combat supply. Order training, maybe. Alright, so if I'm stuck here... Oh god, don't tell me I have to restart the whole freaking mission. Can I beam out and beam back to the location? Let's see. Oh, come on, I have to do that. It's got to be something I can do. Where did I stab Gaul? Or then an agony field. Who's got the agony field? Shield recharge, shield recharge. Drill fabricators. Medical fabrication generation. Do kit that would work too. No, don't touch. Bombard them mercilessly. I've got to be finding a way to do this. Maybe if I do this. I wonder. Ah, damn it. Something I can climb up. This is shite. I might have to fly out and fly back in. That's the last thing I want to do right now. Oh boy. Deploying all these shield generators. Now let's try this. Alright, I just tried to invite you to the team. Let me know if that worked. Or should I have invited you to the task force? No, it's the team. Just deploying all these mines for like no reason. I want to see something while I'm waiting for it to rock up. Oh boy, still a little while to go to get the advanced trait. This dog just keeps barking. I am on the hunt for Gaul. And that's in the... Oh God, where was it? Story. Look at the lore page. Episodes. It's in Delta Quadrant. Under Takedown. That's where I'm at. I don't want to skip it. I want to finish him. There you are. Biz. What race are you? Oh, just alien. I see. Cool. Whatever you do, don't beam out. Okay, got it. I won't. Okay. Dr. Calyx, good. Go, Dr. Calyx. Yeah, how far off are you, Kane? Oh, I couldn't have said that more Aussie. My guys are panicking. They're like, oh, let's just keep dropping mines and shield generators in this spot. Look at all these mines and shield generators. It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Waiting for the rescue. Whoa, what is that? Oh, okay.
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we
Thanks, man.
rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Don't know how that worked, but I'm okay with that.
You are already defeated.
Thanks, man.
The evil I mistakenly unleashed on the galaxy ends at last.
My people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
That's really annoying. I never experienced that bug before. This is the first time. To hear that it's common is quite interesting.
The remaining Vodwar have surrendered. What is your current situation?
We're in Gaul's command center. Admiral Gaul's dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface? It was a tactical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gaul would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
Not yet. Join me and we can investigate.
Certainly. May I recommend Seven, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well. Their insight may be...
Absolutely. Would you contact them for me? There we go. All right. Thank you so much for that, Kane. Whatever you did, thought it was awesome. Is it this way? What the? Don't know who that is. Am I supposed to go somewhere? Enter the command center? Is the command center down that way? It's this way, isn't it? You have a mortar on one of your engineers. It usually fixes it. Gotcha. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, you were the right spot, Kane. So I should have like a mortar in case something like this happens. Is this type? Yeah, I figured it out too late. Is this the type of glitch that can happen regularly in different missions in which I would require an engineer with a mortar? All right, let's chat to everybody and see what's going down. I'll start with Neelix.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gaul and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that...
Which is what happened in this instance.
And I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Goodbye, my friend. Alright, Klingon with a friend that's not a Klingon? That is heard of.
It's just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason. It doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gaul was doing here was madness. It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Indeed. There, he was corrupt, all right.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good. Gaul's hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant, his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage.
But were they acting alone? Yeah, I don't think they were acting alone. Well, I know they weren't acting alone. It goes without saying. 7?
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
7, you could have known that would have happened.
Thus, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Turay, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
Tahar Master. You're welcome, 7. We couldn't have done this without you. Okay, there is one more person who is up that way. Is that Kim? Hey, Kim Bob. Is that a friggin' dinosaur with laser beams on its head? Bit of an Austin Powers reference. Freaking sharks with laser beams on their heads.
I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing. But seeing the good we've done for the Cabali, and now stopping the Vaadwaur...
Such a good reference.
I think we were needed.
Developers are really in tune with their audience.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
It was a good serving with you too, Captain Kim, although I really wish you'd communicate more so you wouldn't leave things out. Dahar must have detected an unusual radiation emanating from the door. Okay, Chagrin, let's investigate. Follow me, Chagrin, to this place over here, where we can find out what this radiation is doing. I don't know why I'm seeing it. Cool. Thanks, Kane. This thing.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin. I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Acknowledged. Looks like you're done here, Dahar Master. Ready to beam up to your ship? Let's beam up. Can't wait to get more uniforms for my character, though. So if I finish the Undine reputation line, do I get new uniforms from the Undine story reputation line? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. I don't know why I said that. Just give me a yes or no. Quick numbers, please. The USS Thessalonia. Congratulations to Dahar Master. Leadership during the assault on the Vaadwaur Prime and the subsequent defeat of Gaul was inspired. With Gaul's defeat, you can get their outfit by unlocking certain gear. I see. So, if we give me an understanding, because the Undine are basically naked aliens, but I thought there was an armor set on the Undine side. The quadrant threat. Okay, I'm surprised at how well the ragtag battle ships work together. The other ships would be fine, but the Federation, for all of their faults, are tenacious in battle. The outfit you see on the previous screen, I'll have a look at it. But no one from the Delta Quadrant has particularly impressed me until today. Before we pour the blood wine, though... Oh, she's a Klingon. I just realized with the forehead. Which is she half Klingon, half Bajoran? I think Galera is half Klingon, half Bajoran because she's got the Bajoran ear ring. Doc, Kane, anyone? Josh, is Galera half Bajoran, half Klingon? Before we put the blood wine though, we need to find out more about the artifact discovered. Admiral Tuvok is leading an analysis. I'll contact you when we have more time. Okay, get the pistol. I think she is.
Admiral Tuvok would like you to join his team as they study the mysterious artifact you found on Vaadwaur Prime. Meet with them in the Nal Shadan system.
Elachi kit module. Oh. Create a subspace rift for 15 seconds. This rift, reduce perception. Oh, that's a nice module. Just roll with it. Because she's got, look, she's got the eye visor, which I don't know who that's for because she's blind, but she's got the Klingon ridges, which is also looks a little bit like Bajoran ridges near her nose, and then the Bajoran earpiece. Or she could be full-blooded, but you know what? You're right, Doc. I don't know. All right, I got a new pistol now. Let me first... Oh, God. No, here. Who needs a new weapon more? Dr. Ngoro, maybe... Horror often needs a new weapon more than anyone. She's on the ground with us. Whoa, actually, that's... Alright, get that to Koroft. But she does need a new shield. Wait, is Koroft with us on the floor? She is not. She does not need that weapon. Who is with us in the ground missions? Calix, Chagrin, and the Doctor, and Ngoro. So Ngoro is fine. Kagan, no. Calix, the Doctor, Chagrin, Calix, and Ngoro. Now you'll get this pistol instead. Where is it? There we go. It's questions you don't ask a woman at this point. Yeah. Just, hey, so, what race are you? Slapped, bashed, killed. Okay, yeah, none of these items I can use. Replicator, recycle. Down to here. All of these, looking through. Don't need any of those. Did somebody just level up near me? Okay. Deal with that later. Okay, now here's the AFS. Okay. All right, rendezvous with friends. Go to the Nal Shadan system. Here we go. What's left behind? Kane, you don't have to feel obligated to stay with me if you've got other stuff to do on Star Trek Online, but I'm grateful for your company. I just don't want you to feel obligated to be here because of that one glitch, that's all. Oh man, this lo-fi music is really relaxing. Boom, 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 boom. It's a nice bass line. It's quite smooth. It's quite smooth. Right, they're now shared in the system. Voyager sends Admiral Tuvok. No, I don't know this one. Yeah, that recruiters still need to do missions, so it's fine. Oh, good. It makes the low screen less painful. Yeah, the lo-fi does make the low screen less painful. Alright, no, didn't mean to press that. I meant to... Son of a... Alright, then now shading system. Voyager sends Admiral Tuvok's regards and says they are ready for you as soon as you move into transport range. Understood? Sweet with Voyager. Ready to transport to Voyager as soon as you're ready, sir. Alright, beam me there then. I mean, alright. It's interesting when you're going through these missions, it doesn't interrupt or it doesn't skip the mission when you go through it if somebody else is going through it, you know? Which is pretty neat. Okay, that's fine. Nice outfit for the Romulan. Oh yeah, that actually does look really cool. Okay, it's pretty neat. I noticed you got Gaul's jacket on. Transport complete, sir. Admiral Tuvok has arranged to greet you in the transporter room, which is to speak with you. Okay, understood. I'll talk to Tuvok. Actually, hang on. I want to look at these the friggin' clothes. So that's what it would look like. Oh, that'll look pretty sick. But also very odd. Might do better with Iconian Resistance, but it doesn't have the weapons I need. I'll do this first to get all the weapons, then I'll go to Iconian Resistance armor. Okay. Let's chat, Tuvok.
Welcome back to Voyager. We're about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gaul's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
So, Admiral, I'll take a look at device engineering. Okay, engineering. Where the hell is... I hate the layout of Voyager. It can suck big farts. Or you can just work on all of them at the same time until they reach tier 5. No. I'm not doing that. I'm focusing on getting particular weapon set. Or rather set pieces. Here we are. Wait, but where's Kim? Hey, Kim.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
Agreed. Let's analyze this. Excuse me. Evil plan with Captain Harry Kim. I will. Now, study the device, realize it must transmit some sort of signal. None of the normal detection modes. Does it give any sort of feedback? You decide to investigate some of the more exotic transmissions. Multi-dimensional fields, I'll try that. This has been a constant source of trouble, so it's not too far off to think that Gaul might be working with someone from another dimension. Sort of transdimensional coordinates. And come empty. Well, good in theory, it's not. Scan the device for chronoton radiation. But I remember Iconians don't really deal in time travel, although they did have to travel in time. Here we go. Travel, hypothesize the device, I mean, future from the past, getting the device current radiation, taking on emissions. What's up? Empty, so it's got to be subspace fields. There we go. So we're going to masters of underspace, form of subspace in the Delta Quadrant. So you hypothesize that the device may be used to communicate directly to subspace. Your scans pick up a faint resonance. The device does appear to be designed to communicate with similar devices located in subspace. Form Captain Harry Kim of your findings. Hey, Hazza.
The device communicates with satellites. We should have guessed that. Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch. But it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Agreed.
We'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches. Good luck.
It's time to play a game. I'll go set the switches. You have the teams tell what device is in. Okay. Access the device. Let's see if I can math this, unless it's all done automatic. Oh, here we go. There are 3 switches of the device. Each one can be turned either on or off. You're required to get all 3 of the switches into the correct position. Just memory banks. Kim will assist you. They're all set to off. I'll try with 2 on first. Evaluate.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which 2 switches.
Okay, well then I'll turn that one off.
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device.
Hang on.
Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory.
No, stop. Did any of you catch that? I switched one switch on. It said 2 of them are in the correct position. So I thought if I switched number 2 back off, then I'll be able to identify if 2 was in the wrong position or in the right position. So it was in the correct position the whole time. By having all the switches off. What? It's like multiple choice exam, but if you circle all A, you get 100%. That's what that is. I'll access the secondary memory core. Could have been more challenging. Could have been. All right, let's access the device. Maybe this time will be easier or more fun. Okay. Let's try 3 Oz on. Evaluate.
Looks like you did it again. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device.
That was a lucky guess.
In astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who or what.
I should be clear. I have no memory of doing this mission at all. Okay. Switches are in the correct position, and now I have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory core banks. So attempting to get a fix on the location of what is receiving. Okay. Bring the device to astrometrics. Excuse me. Oh, skill. Yep, that's right. I got the skills. I got the skills that don't pay the bills. That was actually hurtful. I hurt myself doing that. That was... No. Why? Astrometrics is the friggin' next room. Are you joking? Why did I beam it over? We could have carried it there. All right, 7.
We have access to the data banks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Okay. Extracting the data. What is the least aggressive way to get in where I don't get noticed? The device's memory where the transmitter is sent. Hopefully you can just without alerting the other parties on the other end. Locations of possible query methods. The device determined that in an attempt to brute force intrusion, security protocols will likely trip some sort of alert to movers on the other end of this device. To reroute the query, you have a better chance an average chance of getting the information without setting off the alarms. Will most likely alert the recipient to action. Oh! A multi-vector query will most likely alert the recipient to your actions. Brute force will definitely alert them. attempt to an encrypted query, you have a better average chance of getting the information with it. Okay, I'm going to have to do that then. Attempt database query. Using a high-level encryption, you develop a database. Seems to have done the trick. No unusual activity is detected. Location in real space of where you can enter subspace near the transition location, the now Shadden system. Okay. Now that you have the location of the transmission's destination point, you should speak to Admiral Tuvok. You're going to meet me in the transporter room. Okay, you got it. Over here. The transporter room. Hey, Tuvok.
Fascinating. Excellent work.
Excuse me.
With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neuroparasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi.
Okay.
She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates.
You got it.
Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Admiral Jukebox. And it's just a Vulcan that's learned to feel and dance.
Hello again.
Okay, let's do this, Doctor. Ready to beam aboard the ship, Captain? Beam to the ship. Ready to beam up. Oof. Successfully transitioned into subspace. The RIW Roman Republic Warbird Lisette. Warship Lisette should be arriving any moment. Looks like Gaul's communications. What's the Ilachi outpost? Still active, sir. Picking up several Ilachi ships in the area. But yeah, alert. Keep an eye on those Ilachi ships.
Greetings. This is Commander Jarok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Ilachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I know your experience with the Ilachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race. The Tal Shiar used Ilachi to help invade Farinat, a colony made up of Romulan refugees.
I remember now.
All right, we'll follow. We're seeing 3 patrol groups. Recommend we eliminate them before we board the station.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a sound plan. Although being in subspace would make that this. Oh. Oh. Surely we didn't just wipe out the Ilachi ships so quickly. Oh, we did. Okay. Excuse me. We're moving very quickly. We're going down.
It's odd that Gaul was contacting the Ilachi. They don't exactly play well with others. Another Ilachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
There you are. That was a very quick explosion. Cruise the station as soon as you're ready, sir. Beam to the station. Okay. All right. Not something I'm going to be able to argue with. But I'm gonna go in there and cut a bitch. Oh, this mission. Station Sir, the doctor is over to accompany us. The offering extensive knowledge of the Delta Quadrant. When the Jarok is taking an away team for the Lisette to another part of the facility. She wants to speak with you before we go.
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can, unless you have a better idea.
Doctor, what's your take on the situation?
Obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out.
Alright. I guess we're going this way.
These are Solanae tables.
Hey, assholes.
The Enterprise D's reports about them.
Okay. Just gonna scan this bed.
These are definitely Solanae tables. The Solanae kidnapped victims
Excuse me.
for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, there must be a
Damage you want me to do?
We should find it.
Kane, the answer to that question is yes.
Who can still be saved?
I don't have the gear to be able to pump out all of the everything, so the faster we rip people in half, the better. And we'll cut across here. We cannot. We're going to scarp this way. Okay. Oofed. Lower his work requirements, yeah, please.
It looks as if they are converting the captives into more Alachi. If my reading is correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
Alright, let's save these people. Various races of people are gonna be saved.
Everything will be fine, Mr. We'll beam you directly to sick bay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need.
Uh-huh. And over here...
We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
Okay, we stop dancing and just open the goddamn containment field.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up. A Kazon. Even the Borg won't assimilate the Kazon.
Here we go. Is that who I think it is?
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately.
Okay.
Transport this Talaxian directly to sickbay. Well,
all right.
The Solanae are definitely involved. The door is unlocked. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jarok.
Got it, Doctor. How do you run so much faster than me?
This is odd. You sound like you're in a science lab. There is something that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaadwaur were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs.
Oh, don't leave me. I'm coming.
Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look later, Doctor. Continue, please.
And the infected Vaadwaur are communicating with this station. It stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information.
You got it. Alright, so everybody just got nuked. I feel like there's something I have to collect from here. Oh, nope. It's gone? Okay. Here we go.
This is more like a factory than a laboratory.
They're showing some of the energy changes the present enhanced Vaadwaur, but they're fluctuating. So we're facing in and out of invulnerability. You can beat them, we just have to pick the right moment. Understood. Excuse me.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Well, I guess so now. The parasite control the Lachi. Where are they? It's this way, isn't it? Parasite control the Lachi. Where you at? Is you at this way? I feel like it's this way. There it is. Alachi Beta. Take that, you Beta. Whoa.
I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat.
I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out.
The Romulan guard. Okay. Understood. We'll be ready for him. Okay. Tal Shiar. There can be only one person involved in this horse shit. Someone we haven't seen in a while. Sure of it. Here we go. Bam, 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 ba, 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 ba. Whoa, that would be a cool weapon. It's my battle laser bat'leth. Yeah, of course it's her.
How fortuitous. I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
If it isn't the clone of Tasha Yar. Take that, Alachi. Oh boy.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave.
Yeah, I don't reckon they want you to leave either. Iconians, you
Your
say?
tenacity is almost admirable.
Daughter of Tasha. Is she Tasha's daughter? I don't remember the lore, but I'm almost up to that episode in Star Trek. I think I've gotten up to when, because I'm rewatching it, I should be clear. I have watched the series before, but there's a lot I don't remember. I'm up to the part where Picard was captured by the Borg, and in the first part of this series. So he's about to head to Sector 001.
Seela! You should kill
That's her name, Sealer.
Justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Drop down, Jarek.
If you do, you'll never hear about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
It could be very valuable information going to Jarek.
You interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Sela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic.
Yesterday's Enterprise, that's right.
Official channels if they want to talk to her.
It's the episode, a couple episodes before that one, where Tasha stays back on the Enterprise D, if I recall. You can take custody of her once
You and
done.
the Sela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Well.
Not so fast.
The Harmaster.
You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan...
Klingon Civil War
rebels
is the explanation?
You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best...
I didn't get that far, but I'm sure I will and figure it out eventually. Talk, then I'll decide what happens to you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur.
It still does my head in that the same actress that played her is also played one of the characters in Suits. The neural parasites, but why do the Iconians use them here but not on the Tal Shiar?
He joined the Iconians out of faith.
Mm-hmm.
He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yeah, alongside an alliance of the Federation and the Romulan Republic.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Hey, give me a second, I gotta get something. Actually, we're on the Delta Quadrant now.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some
Give me 1 second.
questions first.
Oh, you read my mind. I was actually... I think my missus could hear me coughing. I was getting up to get some water. It's been I remember what happens here. Don't need to ask all these questions. Do you guys remember? Should I ask the questions or nah? I don't have any questions, but I expect you'll answer. Now, you know what? Forget it. It's my playthrough. I don't have any questions.
Will I be taken into your custody, or will I be left to Tiaru's tender mercies?
No, we have agreed in the spirit of cooperation. Didn't calm you stress. Yeah, I know. That's what she does. She's a good wife. Initiate captain. She has his file. Listen. Okay, beam to the ship. Yeah, I'll accept.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly where the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites.
Okay.
I'll see to the care of the Iconians. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell, but should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke.
Oh, bet that was very funny.
You're going to be good. Don't overdo it. Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice.
Thanks, son.
Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck. I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
Okay. Intelligence ships to comb their outposts for more information and current environment. We cleared to return to normal command. Return to space. Mm-hmm. Just got a Barley Crisis, Act 1, the Cavalry. Okay. I didn't respect that. Good to Master. And while I'm sure the former Empress has some interesting stories to tell, I know the Romulan Republic. Okay. Well, I got the Alachi kit module. Wait, who are you exactly? One of Kamen's orphans. Ah! I found the answer. I found the answer, Doc. My father is Klingon. My mother is from Bajor. It was an explosive relationship and did not last long. I spent my childhood on transport ships. Can do well. So all I wanted to do was disappear. I tried archaeology, thinking. I had a feeling she was half Klingon, half Bajoran. There's the answer. We figured it out. All I had to do was ask. All I had to do was ask. Instead of making assumptions. He gave me a purpose. More importantly, he gave me something to belong to. We're all outsiders and Klingon intelligence. If we were warriors, we'd be on a warship, but that doesn't mean that we work to do isn't meaningful. Delta Quadrant, Dahar Master, we're all outsiders here. Okay. Exit there. I think that'll be it for
situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple. The place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stores.
Okay.
They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
Next mission, let's get lost. Okay. Maybe. No, I'm gonna have to call it tonight. I'm just gonna accept the mission. And then I'm gonna have to call it for the evening, guys. It has been swell. I won't be on tomorrow, but I will be back again on Wednesday. I'll be doing some Elite Dangerous stuff. If you guys know the game, you're free to come and watch and join. Have a laugh, have a cry at how I pilot. I know I'd have a cry. Anyway, that's it from me for this evening. I would like to thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you for joining me as well, Kane, on these missions. It's really helped a lot. Otherwise, I would have been stuck. I will have a very good night. How do I leave the party so you're not doesn't stuff you up or something? I've got to kick you from the team. All right, you're out of here. Okay. I'm off once again. Sorry. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been swell. Check my schedule. I don't know if I'll be on this Friday though, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord if you're in my Discord. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm the Iron Wombat, guys. Remember, it's a beast stick between death and glory. See you next time, everyone. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more content. See you next time.